Hiya folks, how are you all doing today? Are you having a good day? Despite what is going on, as we all know. But hey ho, all we can do is something about ourselves. Ourselves, yes, exactly. So I just wanted to come on quickly just to share. I put the title on there, we are the ones that we have been waiting for. Now that doesn't mean to come across as egotistical here. It really, really doesn't. As you can see, I'm not egotistical because my hair needs dyeing and I'm in a scuffy jumper. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here for popularity. I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And my development and my awareness is growing, as a lot of people's are. And this is what we've come here to do. You see, when I was under the program, under the spell, let's say it how it is, under the indoctrination, under the illusion, I couldn't see it. I simply could not see it. It depends what angle that you're coming from, and it's all about light, frequency, energy, vibration. Sounds a cliche, but it's true. And I've done a post about meat, and that post isn't intended to be judgmental on anybody or to think that I am better than anybody else, because I am certainly not. You see, I used to eat meat, and it's not until I stopped drinking 4.5 years ago that this is when I slowly began to grow. Just like a plant, like a tree. We're just growing. We're just getting higher and higher and higher. And that is my journey. And since I have, become aware, I am aware what meat has done, i.e. making the body acidic. Now, diseases and cancer thrive in acidic body conditions. Okay, that's why I don't eat it. Plus, when I came into the menopause, I physically went off meat. So if somebody put a steak in front of me now, I physically cannot eat it. I'd be sick. Okay, I can't eat it. That's it. That's done for me. Okay, that's done. And what I've heard from a few people is that since they've given it up, they've felt better, or I'm talking about spiritually. People will say, oh, well, you need meat in your diet and you need this such and such vitamins and all that. But who said? The system? The system's that's fucking us over right now, you mean? Oh, that one. Okay. Well, just for me, I choose not to eat it. But there you go. Because spiritually, I'm growing. And spiritually, I don't want to kill an animal. I don't want to do it. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, let's get that one out of the way. So carry on eating meat if you want. That's for you. But I'm only passing on what I'm learning. That's all. And we're here to tell the truth. I eat water. Who's still drinking from the tap? Do you know what's in the water? Have you put your postcode into your water authority who supplies you? Have you had a breakdown of it? You should do. And you may find that there's one component that's undisclosed. They're not allowed to tell you. So why would you pay for something that you don't know what you're paying for? Duh. It just makes sense. I'm sorry, but it does. It's like taking your car in for an MOT and you've got the invoice and what the works that they've carried out. And then they said, oh, we've fixed your tyre, we've fixed your brakes, but we can't tell you what else we've done, but we want £100 off you. You get it, don't you? I distill my water, and I've got an Enagic Kangen water machine as well, which gives hydrogenated water. Hydrogen. Research that one. We used to have a lot of it years ago, apparently, before the canopy collapsed. But there we go. Fast foods. Who's still eating shit from McDonald's? Domino pizzas. Canned food, processed food. Look, there's thousands and thousands of chemicals that's being imposed on us that is not for our health benefit. Yeah? Chemicals and pesticides. Who's removing the chemicals and pesticides and herbicides off their fruit and vegetables before they eat it? Or are you just taking it out and cooking it in the tap water that's contaminated? Yeah? So this is where I'm coming from. I've got a device on the machine. There's a certain water setting that you can put on, and it strips the chemicals away, because the oil-based oil and water don't mix. Can't get them off. Or alternatively, soak them in baking soda or bicarb soda for about 10-15 minutes. Who agrees that the system, or they're finding that the system, is not for us? Anybody? So that's where I'm coming from. And I don't mean to sound patronising or condescending, or to put anybody else down, or to think I'm better than anybody else. All I'm doing is I'm on my journey, and as I discover the things that are helping me, I want to pass them on to you. That's it. So, excuse me. Had a bit of a cough from detoxing. It's okay. I haven't got anything else. I'm not wanting to get something stuck up my nose yet. No, it won't even go there. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to come on and just share a couple of things with you. Things that are helping me. A very good friend of mine, we had a bit of a debate over the meat eating, so, well, we found we weren't aligned anymore, but she is absolutely amazing. And she recommended this to me. Have you ever heard of it? It's used in hospital. It's been used in hospitals for over 100 years for radiation sickness. And depending on your weight, you'd have to check. You see, we've all got the ability to research, so please do it that yourself. I put it in water, 6 drops for me, because I'm, well, quite big boned. Yeah, that's what I do. I drink it from a straw because I don't want the blue making my mouth all dyed. And I've ordered a copper straw, by the way, so I believe that these aren't good for you either. Hold on. Brilliant. Next, glutathione. You see, when we get vitamin D from the sun, the sun, well, when we can see it, yeah. Yeah. But when we get vitamin D from the sun, we produce all these natural hormones and things like that in your system that can help you for your cells, and it's just detoxing all of the out of your cells. Okay, and that's another thing. We want to keep our cells as healthy as possible. It's a no-brainer. And by me trying to share this with you, it won't reach many people. It might not reach a lot at all. Or some might turn it off and say, who does she think she is? I'm just Michelle. I'm Michelle, who's woken up to who I am. Okay? And I'm not what I was. Am I a bit bolshy? Am I a bit... I'm passionate. I'm passionate because I know what's going on. Yeah, so that's great for your cells, glutathione. Of course, we get vitamin D from the sun. That turns into melatonin, glutathione. Things to help us detox our cells naturally. Another thing is, have you ever heard of fulvic? Now this is from volcanoes, apparently thousands of years old, thousands of years old. And these are fulvic drops, which I put into water as well. I have 10 drops of those a day. That's supposed to detox your cells as well. Please research it. I don't want to give you the information in case it's incorrect, you know. But I know myself from the research. So this is what I take personally. So you've seen the methylene blue, haven't you? As I say, it's been used in hospitals for over 100 years for people who suffer with radiation sickness. So there's a lot of people suffering from cell sickness at the moment, isn't there? Through different frequencies, etc., etc. I won't say any more. So we are electromagnetic beings. What's that? We're electromagnetic beings. The whole system we live in is electromagnetic. It has electric and it has magnetism. We are a torus. We have cells in our body that are torus cells, atoms. I just was blown away by a guy I listened to a couple of days ago called Dr. Phil Valentine. You can see him on YouTube, he is there. And he was talking about what they're doing to the skies. Because we think it's all just, oh, it's got this in it, it's got that in it, it's got this in it, you know, and we'll breathe it in, and it's actually a bit deeper. So the sun is my energy source. It's our energy source. It gives life force to the plants, to the trees, to the crops, to the fruit, everything to help it grow. And it helps us grow as well. So do you remember the sunglasses, the Ray-Bans, ban the rays? The sun activates. The light codes go into our eyes. It knows it's daytime. It sends us light codes, and these are coming in at the moment. I believe, again, you research it, Dr. Phil Valentine on YouTube. These light codes, well, we have DNA in us, don't we? We have chromosomes. Did you know that around the sun there's a chromosphere? And our chromosomes are connected to this. And at the moment, there's very strong, very good for you light codes that are coming in to help our DNA upgrade. So why are they blocking the sun? Gets you thinking, doesn't it? When was this introduced? I could go into it deeper, but I can't, honey. Yeah. But they basically, with everything they're feeding us, with everything they're putting in the foods, with this GMO rubbish and bioengineered, who wants the food messed with? With what they're putting in the water, the fluoride. Please, please, please don't drink tap water. Please, 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 I beg you. Get a distiller or a water purifier, please. Fast foods. It's so quick and convenient and easy, especially for the women of today. You've got families, you have to work. You see, we're just living to survive, aren't we? We're just enduring, we're just existing. But we're not really living how we used to. Look at our ancestors. And we've got 14 generations of memory stored in our DNA, by the way. Did you know that? You can research that one. 14 generations, genes. It's in our genes. We didn't have all these frequencies around us. We didn't have smart meters. We didn't have smartphones. We weren't bombarded with the towers. Even the TV gives off EMFs. I've got an EMF reader. It was off the scale when I put it against my smart meter in the other property. Excuse me again, I have had a cold and a bad chest. So obviously all this is doing a lot of good, isn't it? Hey? No, I'm joking aside, it's just a detox. It always happens when the sun goes into the fall. Yeah. On the 23rd of September every year. You see, 6 months, the sun's up here. Sorry, the sun's up here. The sine wave. The sun's up here and then it goes down. It's called the fall. It's when it drops down. And when it drops down, we miss it. I miss it. There's something called, is it SAD syndrome? Seasonal adjustment disorder. When that feeling of the summer, people are out in the gardens, people are out and about, people are mixing more, people are smiling at people. You're not wearing pole necks up to your neck. You're just happier. And you feel happier. It's a feel good feeling from our sun that it gives you. And it does go down into the fall. It drops, it goes to a degree away. It moves a degree every day. It's falling away from us for the winter. And we do need our sun. Now, this absolutely annoys me, what they're doing to the skies. I used to do sun gazing quite a lot, but it depends on the patterns in the sky now and, of course, the weather. Sun gazing is brilliant up to an hour after the sun rises. So get it on your phone, see when the sun's rising in your area. And up to an hour before sunset are the safe times to look at the sun, apparently. But if you can do that as well, it's amazing. And the sun, wow, it is just like a giant electric cell, really. So that is highly recommended too. We have our third eye, or is it the first eye, which is called a pineal gland. The pineal gland contains crystals. I've heard it say that we are liquid crystal. We're up to 70% water, and our brain is up to, I think it's 80 to 90% water. So get your crystals. Work on your pineal gland. Sun gaze. Have things that are live foods. Alkaline diet. Look at Dr. Sebi. His alkaline diet consisted of plant material. I know that sounds crazy, but he helped many, many people. Hence, well, he was charged for money embezzling. He had some cash on him and they charged him. I think it was just an excuse. But he ended up passing away in prison. But he helped hundreds and hundreds of people. There was no meat in that diet, I can tell you. So yeah, it's this is just a meat suit. We are spiritual beings having a human experience here in this realm. And when you, or if you, because I have realised with my real eyes that actually this realm, if something's not for you, then it has to be against you, wouldn't you say? And that's what I'm finding. So they say meditation's good. Just get still, just get quiet. Because there's so much going on at the moment, guys. We've got fear. Wear your mask, get this, keep 6 meters apart. I mean, what is all that about? We have lots of things looming. We have, WW. It's just beyond. It's beyond, isn't it? Yes, it's beyond. So we can't control, or I can't control anything outside of me. But when I was drinking and I stopped 4.5 years ago, I truly believed that I looked to things outside of me to fix the inner me. And it doesn't work. Oh, I'll be all right once I get a better job. Oh, I'll be all right once I've got more money in my bank account. Oh, I'll be all right if I get a better car. I'll be all right if I go on holiday. This will fix me. Those clothes will fix me. These designer shades will fix me. No, they won't. Nothing outside of you can ever fix you. I wasn't going to talk about this, but churches. I think there's something like 37 million churches in the world. Google it. 37 million. Why? Why do they want so many places for you to go and worship outside of yourself? It's so you don't realise your inside self. It's because they don't want us to wake up. They don't want us to ascend. They don't want us to realise that we are trapped and enslaved in this system that they've got us in. And there's no way out, because there is a way out. There really, truly is. And we are growing every day. I'm not perfect. I'm not thinking I'm any better than anybody else. I'm just an ordinary woman. But you know what I have got? Intuition, common sense, and intelligence. Intuition, because it's all within, never without. Do you get me? So this is where I'm coming from. And we've all got family, we've all got friends. The people are aware. We've tried to pass on what we know is coming, which was nearly, it's getting on for 4 years nearly, isn't it? 4 years. Wow, never about the mask, was it? We did say. But never mind. But look at Santos Bonacci as well. Now, he's just exploding at the moment because he's calling people out. Because it's the New World Order, the Great Reset. They want to go and push the button and start everything from scratch. After a few of us less on the planet, should we say. Yeah? You see, I only deal in truth. And all the education system that I've been to, and I've got a degree as well, means Jack. He's very popular, Jack, isn't he? Jack and the Beanstalk. Drum that giant with the giant tree. Anyway, we won't talk about that. But anything I have discovered, uncovered, has been my own research, my own life experiences, my own pain, my own traumas. To get where I am today. And that's what we're here to do. We're here. We are awake. We have broken out of the spell. Some more than others. There'll be lots and lots of people that are more up on the path on the ladder to ascension than I am. Far more. But it's just one step at a time. Just one day at a time. And we will get there. And I don't want to come back here. Although it's beautiful. It's a beautiful earth. Anagram for heart, by the way. It's beautiful. I do my own tinctures now. Dandelion root. Want to research that one? Mugwort. There's loads. This is only a couple that I take every day. Ginger. Dandelion flowers. Rosemary. Very, very good for your brain. Brain fog. There's loads. Absolutely loads I could go on about, but I don't want to do that today. I just wanted to try and put across that I'm not coming from a I'm better than you stance. I'm coming from this is what I'm discovering stance, and I want to help others. I want to pass it on. I'm not anti-alcohol either, by the way, but because I took it one stage further, as you do, well, I'm just that type of person, all or nothing. I abused it, but I didn't know I was abusing it. It was actually abusing me. Yeah. And I felt a weight around me all my life. I couldn't go anywhere. I had to go to the cinema years ago. Do you remember they had a break? Have a drink in the break. Go to a summer fete. Oh, where's the beer tent? Whoa. Go for a picnic. Oh, take the beers or wine. You know, everything evolved around drink for me. And to have that freedom now from not even batting an eyelid at it is just amazing. In fact, I use it. It works for me. Because I'm its fucking master now, yeah? So how powerful is that? And to know what these weeds in nature do for you. Ooh, baby. Ooh, wow. Yeah. Well, the pharmaceutical industry don't want you to know, do they? No, they don't. Because the good old dandelion, yeah, the same people who make weed killer for it actually provide the extract out of it for medicine, for heart medicine. It's called Roundup. Investigate it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Chakras. Has anybody heard of those? Let's go through them. It's not mumbo jumbo, we've all got them. And they're connected to the planets, by the way. So, where's my little book? Oh, this book is just a gem. Has anybody ever seen those TikTok videos with this half book? It is amazing. Absolutely incredible. It's absolutely unbelievable. And it's based on through Santos Bonacci, Mr. Astrotheology, and this guy called Julio Castro. He's 25-year-old. Most know him by his social media name, Divine Being, or Being. Divine Being, being divine. How lovely is that? So we are divine beings, and now I'm being divine. Because I wasn't before, because I was still programmed and used to watch EastEnders, Coronation Street, another EastEnders, another Coronation Street, and that's just in one night. Because that's what they want you to do. Go to work, come home, make the tea, plonk yourself down and be brainwashed by that black box. Well, the only thing I watch on that black box now is YouTube videos and CDs, like DVDs. But that is amazing as well. It's far too much to go into. And explains who we are. Excuse me. Do apologise. These tinctures. It goes into who we are, what we are, and where we live. You know, the whole earth is just a toroidal field. We live on the plane of inertia. We've got the electromagnetic frequencies, they're just constantly flowing. The energy is constantly flowing. Constantly flowing. We don't live on a ball flying through space, by the way. That's something else I've found out. But it's just incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, the chakras. So we start off at the top of the head. We've got the crown chakra. Trying to find the page with it on. I do apologise. Should have got organised before, shouldn't I? So yeah, we've got the chakras. Hold on. No. Amazing. It's just beautiful. I love it. Love being awake. I did have it before. Anyway. But I bought these the other day. Oh, if you hear of anybody trying to remove them, by the way, and charge you for it, steer clear, because it's part of your biofield. It's part of your immune system. Yeah. So who would want to remove part of your immune system? Question that one. Research it. But there's the tuning forks, and they are tuned to resonate with each of your chakras. So we've got the root chakra, which is red. I think that's Saturn. Can't remember. But anyway, it depicts the planets because the sun, the moon, we've got the solar plexus, which is the sun. Here. We've actually got a solar plexus, Sol, sun, solar eclipse. We are connected. We are part of the universe, and the universe is part of us. We are everything, and everything is you. Diana Ross, remember that? These are just amazing. You put them on wherever your body. So yeah, we've got the root chakra. So we start off at the bottom. That's at the base of the spine. You see, we've got Kundalini that goes up the spine as well. You know, even the moon. Oh, I could go on all day. The moon. The menstrual cycle on women. The moonstrual cycle. Yeah. It regulates women's periods. Women's menstruation. You wouldn't know that, would you? But every month, when the moon is in your star sign, a seed is planted. I know it sounds a bit crazy, but there's a seed inside of you, like a seed that grows. And this seed, if you reside in your lower self, your lower chakras, the lower foods, the low vibrations, the dead foods, the behaviours of your lower self, because let's face it, we've all got a bit of the old demons in us, haven't we? Well, it's which one you follow, isn't it? It's which one you follow. So we've got the root chakra, because they're all different sounds. And then we've got the sacral chakra, the sacrum. You know where your sacrum is and your hips there? Sacrament, sacral. It's sacred. You know, that's your reproductive system. It's sacred. That's sacred to you. Why would you just give it away willy-nilly? And then we have, the solar. And that's connected to the sun. Yeah. And then we have the beautiful heart chakra. Green for heart. just like the grass and the earth. And then we've got the throat chakra. Now, there's one thing I am not shy of, and that's of speaking. It's just gorgeous. I'm not professing to be a professional, by the way. I'm just showing you. Then this one is the third eye. Oh, the third eye. And then we have he who wears the crown. The crown. The top of the head. Crown chakra. Do you remember that? The fontanelle? You know, babies, when they have the hole at the top of the head. Oh, the school hasn't closed over yet. Oh, be careful. The soft spot. Yeah. I believe that's where your soul comes in. But yeah, that's the crown chakra. That's why the king and queens wear a crown. Because they want to take yours off you. Yeah. Because they're in charge of you. No, they're not. Yeah, that one. So yeah, that's that one. And as I say, this is the book. And we've got Santos Bonacci giving it loads at the moment. Hope you don't mind me saying Santos. So he's calling a lot of people out in his own way. But there we go. He's still calling people out. He's just a truth teller. And I'm just a truth teller. What do you want to reside in? Truth or lies? Which camp is it? Because this is our life. This is our life. So we can't control what goes on around us outside. We can't control other people's actions. We can't control that are going on at the moment. The fear that they're putting on people. But all we can do is control ourselves. Now, this is a very valuable life here. This is our temple. This is our vessel. Who wouldn't want to take care of it? You want the best for your child, don't you? Would you just give it shit? Or would you try and give it foods and nourishment that helps it grow? Because at the moment, the system is insistent on giving us foods and waters and chemicals to stunt our growth, to stunt our spiritual growth as well. It's very important you understand this, guys. I don't want to preach, but it's really important. Because I want ascension out of here when I pass. Because energy never dies. It just transforms. You know, when you breathe your first breath, when you're a baby and you come out of your mother's womb and you... excuse me. Oh my gosh. And you take your first breath. Take some ginger tincture for that cough. When you breathe your first breath, that's when it comes into you. Because you've lived in water, haven't you? You've lived off your mother's umbilical cord, which they like to cut off as soon as possible, by the way, instead of leaving all the nutrients to drain from the placenta into the baby. But there we go. You see, it's once you waken up, it's like being hit with a bus. Have you heard of the Dark Night of the Soul? It's like, oh my God, they lied to us about this. They lied to us about that. You know, the globe, religion and the royals are just there to control us. The Christ consciousness that rises within us, that is the real truth. The Jesus Christ that they put in the Bible, I haven't got it here now, the Bible is a beautiful allegory. It's got truths, but it has a lot of lies. Have you seen the Vatican? Have you seen the Great Hall? So, have you seen all the structures and the statues on there and the gargoyles and oh, they look really evil, don't they? Oh, it looks really strange. Well, they actually used to be healing centres. Yeah, the bells. It's designed, the layout of a body, the head. You know, the altar alters your cells. Well, they used to. It was designed, architecturally designed around the harmonics, sound, frequency. Our voices sound, our voices healing. You know, fucking amazing. Sing, dance, get your vibrations going in your cells. Be alive, guys, and look after yourself. Because if you don't, then they're winning, aren't they? Do you get me? So, yes, I'm passionate. Yes, I'm a truth teller. Yes, I won't be following any of these shysters that are given an act and a stage. I mean, you've got, I won't mention names, you got this guy, Damaged. Yeah, Punch and Judy's show, yeah. So you got him pushing this thing. Did you know that he's had it as well? I mean, he was actually encouraging people to go and get it. Hello? And now, oh, well, you've all got it, but I'll represent you now, you're all sick. Fucking dare they, right? So that's where I'm coming from. I don't like liars. I don't like deceivers. And I don't do that. You stand on your own. And you are your own vessel and temple. And you, my dears, are unbelievably powerful. You just need to tap into it. So, is that okay? I just wanted to come on and share that. So, if you want to continue doing what you're doing, that's fine. All I'm doing is passing on my knowledge. That's what I'm here for. We were born for this time. So you can either sleep through it, or you can wake up and realise the truth. And do you know, if more people woke up, maybe we wouldn't be in this position today. Maybe we wouldn't allow these people to get away with doing what they're doing and have done to people. And then you got these representing them. You're having a laugh. So this is where I come from. And there ain't no stopping me either. So I'm a truth teller. And I'm passionate about people's lives. And that is it. So look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. And enjoy life. We'll get through this. Don't know what the next stage is. We don't know what's going to happen. But do you know what? I've got my armour on around me. I'm trying my best to look after myself and pass that on to other people too. And that's all we can do. Residing in the higher self, not the lower. And that's it. And I hope that makes sense. Keep your bodies alkaline. Don't drink the tap water. Because they're trying the best to make sure that we don't wake up. Because they can't have that, can they? No. Anyway, I hope that's okay. And you have a wonderful, wonderful moon day. Monday. Bye. See you soon.